Welcome back to Chukitibu Media. I want to bring you a story, and the story is about one of the past nationalists in Nigeria, and his name is Heelas Marculey.
My friend went to Rotterdam, and the museum, Rotterdam is actually in the Netherlands, and he found on the shelf over there the note you've just seen now, the one that is rolling on your screen, with a picture and some Nigerian currency in coin and in paper. And the question arose in his mind: who is this man on this paper note, and who is this man on this coin? That was the question my friend asked.
Heelas Marculey, it's not difficult to know, because you have his pictures, his insignia all over Nigeria. You have it in your pocket as I am speaking with you. But how much do you know about this great man called Heelas Marculey? Do you even know if it's a Yoruba man, an Igbo man, an Hausa man, a Bini man, an Edo man, and stuff? I just want to share with you what I know about the great one, Heelas Marculey, what it stands for, and why you have to have him in your pocket. You carry him as I am talking or speaking with you right now. So I want to tell you a brief of the history I know about Heelas Marculey, and this I will be doing to bring to you some of African sons and daughters that have passed on, and those present and living, what they've done to impact the life of African or Nigeria generally. So, who is Heelas Marculey? Did Heelas Marculey actually come from Ogbomoso in Oyo State? So, interesting, in the memory of an illustrious son of Ogbomoso, about Olayinka Heelas Marculey, the first Nigerian nationalist, lived between 1864 to 1946. Today, May 7th, marks 79 years existed of an illustrious son of Ogbomoso, a great Nigerian nationalist, politician, surveyor, engineer, architect, and journalist, about Olayinka Marculey, the first person to establish a political party in Nigeria in 1923. Nigerian National Democratic Party, NNDP. Heelas Marculey, brief history. Late Herbert Olayinka Marculey, popularly known as Heelas Marculey, the Wizard of Christian Hall, had his family roots in Ogbomoso from a famous compound of Ojo Oriari, now called Arere Compound, today in Elephant Hills Settlement, Okelirin, Ogbomoso, is highly alive. Heelas Marculey was born on 14th November 1864 in Lagos, was a fifth of 11 children of Reverend Thomas Babington Marculey, the founder and first principal of CMS Grammar School, Lagos, in 1859. His mother was a daughter of Bishop Ajayi Crowther, according to family sources, and confirmed by record keeping by the late Ogate Marculey, a popular politician of 50s and son of Heelas Marculey. Reverend Thomas Babington was the second son of Pa Ojo Oriari. Ojo Oriari was in Sierra Leone and lived in Kisi with his wife called Kilangbe, who was the daughter of Alaafin Oyo. Pa Ojo Oriari had 5 children. 2 came to Nigeria. Thomas Babington married into Bishop Ajayi Crowther's family, while Charles Boxing married the daughter of Pa Pudicom of Chapel Street, Lagos. Pa Ojo did not return to Nigeria. He stayed in Sierra Leone, where he died on September 28, 1857. His wife died on June 12, 1882. His first son, John, died in Sierra Leone in 1850, fourth child, Daniel, and last daughter also died in Sierra Leone in 1883. According to historical record, Pa Ojoriare, who took the name of Marculey in Sierra Leone, was the son of a notable warrior in Ibadan. The notable warrior, who was known by the name of Oriare, later became Baba Isale of Ibadan. He was a native of Ogbomoso. From the great-great-grandchildren of Pa Ojoriare of Ogbomoso sprang the illustrious family of Marculey in Lagos. They have distinguished themselves in many aspects of human endeavors: politics, education, engineering, medicine, law, accountancy, and business. Educational background of Pa Marculey. Marculey's higher education took in the Mission School of Lagos, after which he began working as a clerk at the Department of Public Works in 1881. He was recognized as promising civil servant and was awarded a government scholarship in 1890 to study civil engineering in Plymouth, England between 1891 and 1894. Upon his return, he worked for Crown as a land inspector for the colony of Lagos. However, he left his position in 1898 due to his growing distaste at Nigerian status as a British colony. So, opposition to British rule, Marculey was one of the first Nigerian nationalists and a strong opponent of British rule in Nigeria. However, he was unlikely champions of the masses. He lived at the time when Lagos was divided politically into a distinct hierarchy. The British rulers, who lived in a posh marina district, followed by Saros and their slave descendants, the group to which Marculey belonged, the Saros, who lived in the west, and the Brazilian, who lived in the Portuguese time. The indigenous Yoruba people were disliked and generally ignored by their neighbors. It was not until Marculey's generation that the Saros and the Brazilian began contemplating mixing with outsiders of their social group. Marculey's resignation from service of Crown was linked to his growing resentment at the racial discrimination practiced by Europeans in the civil service. He established himself as a private surveyor in Lagos and emerged as a spokesman for anti-British rule movement. Marculey was also a regular contributor to Lagos Daily Times. As a reaction to claim by the British that they were governing with it, the truth interest of natives at heart. Marculey wrote, "The dimension of the truth interest of native at heart are algebraically equal to the length, breadth, and depth of white man's pocket." About Marculey's evolution. From Nigerians for civil engineering in 1893, the founder of the country's first organized political party in 1983 underscores a life dedicated to relentless pursuit of justice, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's political landscape. He, alongside Nnamdi Azikiwe, co-founded the National Council of Nigeria and Cameroon, NCNC, and then became its president. Marculey fell ill in Kano State in 1946 and later died at the ripe age of 82 on May 7, 1946 in Lagos. He was buried at Ikoyi Cemetery in Lagos on May 11, 1946. Sir Albert Marculey appeared in Nigerian 1 naira banknotes since 1979 until 1991. The naira was then replaced with coins of which still bore Albert Marculey's face till today. This is about it that we need to know about Albert Marculey. Please, my listener, if you're listening to me right now, please put your comment in the comment section and contribute. Let me know how much you know about Albert Marculey. Let us have a robust discussion about all our nationalists. Let's talk about them. so that we can pass the history down to our people. It's very important. So, and I say a great thank you to the people that wrote this, so that I also have the opportunity of putting it together, so that at least you also can enjoy and learn more about Marculey.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.